We're starting off with something for our dads out there, though. So dads, if you're watching, this is for you. He doesn't want to tie this Father's Day. No, do him right by giving him something way cheesier than that. I'm sure he'll actually probably like this a little bit more too. Corey Foust with the Melting Pot is here in our studio today. Corey, what are we getting into this morning?
Some cheese fondue. We also have some grilled entrees, and then we're going to finish off with a flaming turtle chocolate.
I love the sound of that. Okay, so we already have the base for our fondue going. I know there's some beer in here. What else is going on?
We also have our garlic and our mustard powder.
Okay.
So you want to add some our cheddar cheese blend here.
And so this is a double boiler. Tell me the benefit of working with this when making fondue.
So basically it acts as a double boiler, so there's water underneath there and it heats the liner itself instead of actually heating the liner, because that is that way it doesn't burn the actual liner itself. So it just heats the cheese inside.
Okay, and this is like medium heat, you would say?
Yep, yep.
Okay, so medium heat, and then you bring the beer to a little bit of a simmer.
Correct, yeah. You definitely want it to be kind of foaming a little bit. That's when you actually know that it will be ready to go. And you can add it a little bit at a time. That way it melts consistently. Okay. Otherwise it'll get real clumpy.
Okay, oh, that's such good advice. How much beer should we use? I know Dad will probably like to sip on it a little bit while he's cooking.
It just depends on how big you want the pot of fondue, but we have about 6 ounces of Sam Adams beer in there, and then about 6 ounces weight of the cheese itself. So. And
I love cheese. This cheese is melting really nicely. What kinds of cheese do you have in this blend?
So we have our Wisconsin cheddar cheese, and it's blended with some of our Swiss. Okay, so it kind of helps with the nuttiness of it, and actually that way it melts.
And so this one is already shredded. It looks like, is there some cornstarch on here?
There it is. And that helps with the consistency as well. You can also use flour, but we use cornstarch for sensitivities.
I like that. Oh, very cool.
And you're almost done there.
And the cheese is shredded too, so that probably helps it melts a lot quicker and evenly, right? Okay, good to know. Ooh, see, I'm learning a lot this morning.
While you're doing that, I'm going to start on some entree items here.
Okay, I love the sound of that.
This is one of our cooking styles that you can choose from that dads will definitely enjoy.
All right, so I see a shrimp. Chef, what else do we have going on?
All right, so we also have our herb encrusted chicken. We have our barbecue rubbed pork there, and then our teriyaki sirloin as well.
Okay, nice.
And then we also, what comes with that is also some asparagus, zucchini squash, and some mushrooms.
And I know you love the dipping sauces outside of fondue here. I think it's like tzatziki. I see some dill over there. What are good sauces to dip shrimp in or even make at home?
Well, we have our angry cocktail sauce. That's pretty famous. Then we have the one with the green is our green goddess. That's our house favorite.
Yeah.
And we also have some curry, some teriyaki glaze, our own sweet and sour sauce, and then our gorgonzola pork.
I want to get a little fancy on you. Which sauce goes with which protein the best if someone wants to make a spread?
Okay, so our green goddess goes really good with our vegetables. Our angry cocktail obviously goes with the shrimp. I think the curry is best with our chicken and vegetables. Sweet and sour naturally with chicken and shrimp. Our green goddess, our gorgonzola pork is a rich and robust cream sauce. It goes really good with a steak, and then our teriyaki glaze, all the steak items as well. So you can kind of do it a little bit of everything.
I like that. Do you see this cheese over here?
Yep, you're good to go there. So then let's add some Worcestershire and then a little bit of pepper as well.
Okay, so adding this in, what does this do for the flavor?
It just gives a little smoky flavor and a little more depth when you're tasting it.
Okay.
And then a little bit of pepper, and we are good to go.
I love that. And then I see that you have some items to dip in here. Of course, some bread, but what else will be good for this cheese?
We have breads and pretzel here today, and then we also have some tomatoes, carrots, and celery. And then we also have what's called our charcuterie board, which has some pepperoni, some summer sausage, and prosciutto. And we also have a little bit of charcuterie vegetables as well.
That looks amazing.
Other items, we have apples. Most vegetables taste really good in there.
Okay, I want to test this out, and while I'm doing that, tell me a little bit about what you have going on at the Melting Pot for Father's Day.
For Father's Day, so that's when we kick off our summer promotion, which is our endless fondue. So it's called Forever Fondue. So on Father's Day, it's going to be $50 for a 3-course, and then $60 for a 4-course. And it's basically endless entree. So you start with this, and you can get as many refills as you want, and so it should be pretty good, and that's when we kick it off and everything.
I love the sound of that. And the cheese, the beer is so perfect. It has that nuttiness to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I know we have the meat going, but we have to top it off with dessert really quickly. So we have some chocolate over here.
So we have our flaming turtle here. So it's milk chocolate with caramel.
And so double boiler, same kind of concept.
Same thing, yes. So that way you're just heating the product, not the actual, or you're heating the liner, not the actual product, so it doesn't burn.
So to do a double boiler at home, just grab a pot and then put some water in it, bring it to a boil, and put a slightly smaller pot on top of that.
I would say a glass bowl works.
Heats.
Yeah, glass bowl works best.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
what you're gonna do?
Uh-oh, we're lighting stuff on fire.
Let me see if I can get it lit.
Ooh.
There it is.
Okay, so I see the blue flame. Do I just pour it on?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Pour it on there.
Wow. Oh man.
And then what we do is we let it burn off a little bit, and then we add our pecans.
Pecans to the top. And these are candied pecans.
Yes, they are.
Can I let it? Can I do
Yeah,
it
go
now?
ahead. Go ahead. Yep.
Okay.
It'll actually caramelize them just a little bit more.
So much fun. Yes, that looks great. And then you have sweets, of course. I feel like you need to dip on in and try it too. So tell me what you're going to be tasting.
Okay, so we have our strawberries, macarons. We have some pound cake. Brownies and blondies. We have some waffles and some marshmallows. So.
Also, what did we just light? Was it alcohol of some kind?
Yes, it's 151.
Okay,
it's
151 rum.
Just for show, doesn't it? Yeah.
Okay, that's really beautiful. Let's do it. So I'm going to take this little pound cake. And again, if someone wants more information, how can they get in touch with you guys?
Okay, so you can go to our website. It's meltingpot.com/San Antonio. It has all of our menus on there, all of our promotions that we have.
Corey, that is dangerous. This is so delicious. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us this whole spread. Paul, I know you're a dad. I know you're a dad, but would you prefer a Thai or some cheese?
Boy, that's a decision. Not have to think about it very quick, or not. Cheese. We'll go with that.
You need the cheese and a little chocolate.
Yeah, and a little chocolate. I tell you what, though, it looked awesome. There's no doubt.
Yeah.